While the town of Mercury, Nevada was home to atomic bomb testing that left a ripple effect of health complications for hundreds of thousands of Americans in nearly every state, the testing done overseas, along with post-testing cleanup efforts, left over 6,000 American soldiers fighting to be recognized by our own government. That includes James Andrel, who lives right here in Las Vegas, an atomic veteran, a soldier who during the 70s served with the battalion on the first ever cleanup and rehabilitation of the Marshall Islands. This is his story.
I was out there for 6 months, 179 days. We didn't know if we were going to come home. It was a battle that we were fighting, and we didn't even know it. I got over there, and when we got there, they said, "You know this is radioactive." And I said, "Excuse me?" I was sent to Eniwetok to take part of nuclear cleanup in the South Pacific on Eniwetok Atoll.
45 years later, Jim lives in an endless loop, reliving the past, fighting for the future. If you hadn't done that tour, how different would your life be right now?
A lot. I would have gone to General Motors Institute. Probably would have retired out at somewhere very high up the ladder with General Motors. My father worked for them, my grandfather did, my uncles, aunts. I would have not worried about having children. I would have not put my wife through everything. I mean, you know, the PTSD, that's what did it.
That was my going away party.
James Andrel served with the U.S. Army's 84th Engineer Battalion.
I was almost done with my duty in the military. I had a short timers calendar. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina in 1978, and I only had 6 months and 8 days left in the service. When I went down to speak to my CO, I explained to him I would only have 9 days left when I got back. He said, "Well, you're the only man I got, so you're going to go to a tropical island that's going to be a paradise. You're going to love it." Anytime they tell you that, you know they're lying.
That's a temporary hooch. That's what the guys lived in.
As soon as we landed and deboarded the plane, we were told that it was radioactive.
You could see the islands in the background.
A year before the project started, the U.S. government dropped all this stuff, just spilled it all out on the island and never bothered to bury it, crypt it, entomb it, whatever.
Shark fishing on the causeway between Lozwa and Aylman.
You had to walk around in that. We drank the water, we breathed the air, we swam in the ocean.
I believe it's travel orders.
They don't allow anybody on those islands anymore.
From 1977 to 1980, over 6,000 American service members from the Army, Air Force, and Navy served as part of the Marshall Island cleanup, a first-of-its-kind project that aimed to clean up and rehabilitate the islands. The effort coming on the heels of a lawsuit filed by the residents of Eniwetok Atoll and Bikini Atoll, both islands evacuated by the United States in 1946 to perform nuclear testing.
These are just my diving instruction sheets.
We didn't have any protective gear. We couldn't even get a face mask. Our normal uniform was a pair of shorts, a pair of boots, socks, and a boonie hat. We didn't even wear a shirt because we had to wear them over our face because the dust was so bad, and radioactive on top of it. I lived in a bunker.
There was an air conditioner in there to keep the equipment cool.
It was built in 1948, and they used that to house all the proponents to the bombs, all of the nuclear proponents. I had a lot of unexplained illnesses also after I left there. They claimed that when we got back, we had the bones of a 70-year-old man. I had 43 different illnesses. I now have 42. My skin would break out in tiny little blisters everywhere. I had my gallbladder removed, and in 2 weeks to the day, I went in for the cancer surgery. When I met my wife, I told her, "You may not want to get involved with me." And she said, "Why?" And I said, "Well, I was on a nuclear project in the middle of the Pacific, and I'm pretty sure I've been exposed," which means no kids.
We got married.
Jim and Beverly Andrel got married December 5th, 1981.
Such a baby face.
Jim calls it the best day of his life. Their 42-year marriage has blessed them with 3 kids.
Our firstborn was a real shock. He had a stroke in utero. Chief pediatric neurologist, he says, this is kind of off the wall question, but He says, I'm going to ask you anyways, has either of you been exposed to radiation?
To this day, he can't feel anything on his right side. He can't pick up a coin out of your hand or anything like that. He's suffered, a lot. He has seizures, and he's now 35.
They said I was not eligible for this award. And my name was the fourth one down on the second row.
It's disheartening because I've been doing this for a decade now, 6 different kinds of cancer. We get close to these guys and then, I find out they got cancer. For them to continue on and continue to deny these guys benefits, even though the PACT Act is passed.
The PACT Act is the largest healthcare and benefit expansion bill in VA history. It was passed in 2022.
An atomic veteran originally was someone that had participated in the actual blast.
The bill is designed to help veterans who have been exposed to toxic chemicals, like radiation, specifically naming and expanding eligibility to atomic veterans who helped clean up in Eniwetok.
After that was the PACT Act, and they granted us the title of atomic veteran. I asked for my humanitarian award, my good conduct medal. I wanted my Cold War veteran. They all said I wasn't eligible for any of it, that I was never there. The first VSO that I got to work with claimed, "You were never there." And I said, "Yes, I was." He said, "Prove it." So I faxed him my travel orders. I faxed him my order sheet to be sent over. I sent him photos, and finally I had sent him quite a bit of stuff, and he got to the point where he finally said, "All right, stop sending me stuff. I don't need any more stuff. I believe you were there." I feel bad because every guy that was there has experienced the same thing. They've had the same issues. You're not eligible, even with the PACT Act.
Well, right now, Jim is only receiving 70% of his benefits. A week after our interview, Jim texted me, letting me know that his health has continued to decline, as doctors have now found cysts on his kidney and liver. To follow along our entire atomic bomb series and the fallout, head over to our website, ktnv.com/fallout.